Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on my reading journal for 2024. Now this is something that I've never done before, but I figured it's the start of a new year. Why don't I take up a little creative pastime and combine it with my other pastime and make a reading journal for 2024. So I've got my supplies right here. I have written down some of the pages that I want to do. I already got a head start, so I'll go ahead and show you that in a second, but I already got a head start and I'm gonna work on some of it right now, and then I guess we'll do like check-ins as I fill this out throughout the year. So maybe we'll do like 6 months and 12 months, something convenient like that. But this is the artist. I already went ahead and took this off. It was very satisfying to take off. I wish I had it on camera, but no. It's the Artist's Loft journal, the dotted grid one. So I kept this label to show y'all, but now I can throw it away. I really wanted a different one by Artist's Loft. I got this years ago and I don't think they sell this anymore. It's a lot bigger and it's a soft cover. It's like the same exact paper and it's not fully used up. I could have used it, but it's halfway full, and I was like, you know what, it's more than halfway full. I used it for a lot of other stuff years ago, but I just really like how touchy-feely you can be with it. I don't think they sell this anymore, but if you want to make a reading journal, highly recommend that brand, Artist's Loft. I think this is also Artist's Loft, but anyways, it has like the exact same little thingamabobber and exact same pages, look and feel, all that. So that's what we're gonna be using today, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, got my colored pencils, got my pens and highlighters. So I wanted this video to be like for not really craftsy people, because I have the basics. I got me some colored pencils, which are here. I've got like the sharpener, a few Copic markers, which I don't think I'll use for this. I don't know why I ever had those to begin with. And then I've got little Sharpies with the double ends in here, some highlighters. These are the Sharpies with the double ends, regular Sharpies, and some like glitter metallic gel pens, the whole nine, okay? We're gonna do a few pages, but first I will go ahead and show what I have so far. Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Okay, so this right here is some of the pages that I'm gonna do. Well, pretty much all the pages. I think this is gonna be the final structure. So I think we're gonna do like the first 5. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna do the first 5 pages right now, and then I'll update you guys, and then we'll go ahead and do the other pages later, because I think I'm gonna have it be 20 pages, and I can probably do some other bullet journal stuff in here on top of my reading journal, and I'll leave some space in case I come up with random pages that I wanna add later. But I think this is just mostly gonna be reading journal for like the first good bit, and then maybe if I feel like bulleting other stuff, I'll go ahead and do that in here. But yeah, so the first 5 pages we're gonna work on are the 2023 5-star books and 2023 DNF books. They both get half a page. So I'm gonna do a little 5-star shelf and a little DNF shelf. So we're gonna start there, but first let me show you guys. This is the entry page, okay? It's nothing crazy. I'm not perfect at this, but we're making an accessible reading journal. If you're not that craftsy, if you're not that cute, you can still do all these things, okay? And these are just pens and highlighters and all that. So that's the entry page. And then I did a little reading goals page in the very front. So we did 50 books as my reading goal. And then this is reading progress. So as I hit these milestones, we're gonna color them in, okay? And then at the 50, we get a little surprise, little celebration doodles, and then we might surpass it, who knows? And that'll be right there if for some reason I do surpass the goal. I'm gonna go ahead and work on 5-star shelf and the DNF shelf from 2023, just to have a good reminder of what did I love in 2023, and then I can revisit that and recall, oh, I loved X, Y, and Z about all these books. And that's a good indicator for maybe things I want to read this year. And then the DNF shelf is just a good indicator of what was I not vibing with. Maybe let's not go that route this time around. That's why I want to have that at the front. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and color that in. I wrote down all my 5 stars from 2023. This was a 4.75, but I loved it so much that I was like, let's put it on there. And then that's such a fun age. And then 2023 DNFs, that's this shelf, and we're just gonna color it in and make the title cuter for right now. So the next thing that I'm doing now is a book genres page, so like books by genre. So I'm gonna have 6. Actually, I got this idea from Haley Pham. Also, I should say that most of these ideas aren't completely original, except maybe this page, although I'm sure someone's done it before. I'm getting most of my ideas from Pinterest. So I have my Google Keep note thing up, and then I have Pinterest up, and then I have Goodreads up. So I've got those tabs open, and then for this one, I'm gonna make 60 spots. Because I don't really think I'll necessarily read over 60. I'm gonna do 70 spots just to be safe, because I'm sure I have room. So we're gonna make 70 boxes, and then I'm gonna put different genres here by color, and we'll shade in each color so that each book we read will mark the genre. And I'm just gonna do it by main genre. I'm not gonna worry about subgenre and all that stuff. Let's get to making that, and then I think I'm gonna take a break, maybe go to the bookstore. I might still do my 24 books that I want to read in 2024 on these 2 pages, so we'll just see what happens, however long this takes. Okay, we're just gonna go over a little bit and not really worry about how much, because I think it's just gonna be too much trouble to figure out how many boxes and stuff I need. Let's straighten this up a bit. I feel like I'm progressively getting lower and lower. The last thing I'm going to work on, and then I'm just going to reveal my progress so far, is the 24 books I want to read in 2023. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'm going to show you the pages that I have so far. And then I'll probably finish like tomorrow. Okay, so it's getting dark, so I flicked my light on, but I just finished the 24 books I want to read in 2024 page. And mind you, I'm gonna be cleaning this up after some of the pen marks and stuff dry up a little bit more, and I'll be like erasing pencil lines a little bit more. So it looks a little sloppy right now, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I mean, this is coming from somebody that I can be artsy, but I'm also not trying to spend like hours and hours and hours on this. Like, it's gonna take a few hours for sure, but I also just don't want to overthink it, you know, like this is for fun. So anyways, a lot of these pencil lines that you see will be coming out, and I'm not really, like, my handwriting has never been fabulous. I try to give this like a once upon a time vibe since we're talking books, and then I tried to switch up my handwriting a little for some of these and it just wasn't really working, but I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. So I wrote some books on there, and then as I read them, I will fill them in, but I don't actually have a huge TBR for 2024, which is great. A lot of these are just kind of like, when it happens, it happens. I don't really own a lot of these except one by one, so not feeling pressured by this. When I think of more books, I'll just write them in here and then color as I go. I will flip you through what we have so far, and then we'll carry on tomorrow or another day. Okay, I got cut off, but I'm back to give some updates real quick about where we're at with the reading journal. So I'm going to show you guys the new pages. There's a lot of scuffs, a lot of skids, a lot of smears. Okay, so don't mind that. I personally don't mind it. I kind of like a little more of a messy doodle type of vibe. So that's where we're at right now, but I still have some things that I can clean up. This is just an update. So first updated page that is new to y'all is this books read in 2024 page. So this is like a completed shelf, and at the top the legend says physical books, ebooks, and audiobooks, so I can just kind of see at a glance what type of book I read the most overall. So I just went ahead and added the first one I completed so far this year, which is Carrie Soto is Back, which was a physical copy. So that is that page. Really cute. Also, mind you, these pages are heavily inspired by other creators that I got from Pinterest. So I'm going to link that board that I made where I compiled all of these ideas so that you guys can see the actual pages, and also I can give credit where credit is due. I don't know if those creators that posted those are the creators that came up with these pages, but that's the only way that I really know how to give credit. So I will do that. And yeah, I like this page. I think it turned out cute. I like the pops of color. I'll leave the shelves white. I might leave the window like a black and white situation. We'll see as time goes on. I also want to leave room to color extra things and not do it all at once. So this is a DNF graveyard for this year. You know, I anticipate I will DNF a lot of books, so I try to leave enough spaces to write all those down in the event that I DNF a lot of books, which I probably will because I don't want to read books I don't like. This page, I got to clean up the title, but this is a book of the month page. So each of the spines in the doodles say the month, and I'm going to write my favorite book in here. I kind of messed up, unfortunately. Skipped July over here, so now July's down here with a little arrow saying July. Also, this is Jellycat inspired. I'm being influenced and I want a Jellycat now, so yeah. But that wasn't my idea either. That was actually a doodle on the Pinterest page. Very similar. This is a really cool page. Book of the year. So kind of redundant, but I'm going to put my favorite book from each month here that I get from this page or just however. And I'm going to put that here, keep that updated, and then narrow it down by favorite book by quarter. So quarter 1, quarter 2, Q1, Q3, Q4. Okay. Fiscal year 2024 favorite book for the corporate kiddos. And then we'll narrow it down by top 2 contenders, and then the winner. The winner will be crowned. I really like this page. This page is very satisfying to me. Moving on. This page I have yet to complete. This is like this is like a big project, this page, I honestly feel like. And it won't be colored in until later, but each month is gonna have different colors for how many books I've read that month so that I can see which month did I read the most. So I got to finish doodles for the next 6 months, and I can add my 1 January book. I definitely clean this up, add some color to the top here. And then the last half page is this 2024 stats. Again, I'll link all the inspirations down below, but I have here 4 sections. I have books owned ebook and audio. I'm not sure what own means. I think I'm gonna use that as like a physical copy or like books that I own, because I typically don't really borrow a lot of books. I just have them or buy them myself. I read a lot of ebooks and sometimes audio, so I'll get to see month by month what I'm reading the most of, or like how I'm choosing to read month by month, what I'm leaning into more. And then obviously over the course of a year, I'll see, did I read more physical books? Did I lean more into ebooks? Did I get into audiobooks? And that's gonna be it for the stats pages. I'm gonna do each monthly page later and update you guys, but there's gonna be a calendar and then stars for books, or spaces for the stars for the books that I've read. I might just start with like 5 line items for each book and then add them as I go. But might add some doodles. Might keep it minimal for now though, and just kind of do the rough outline, because I want to leave room to color in and be creative throughout the year. I'm also going to keep a record of how long I was reading each book in the calendar. So that's what I'm going to do a little bit later. I'm going to pick that up later. I've got a quick interview. I've got to go to Costco and get my contacts, and I'm going to go to the gym. So I'll probably be doing this in the evening. So yeah. Okay, hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you're liking it so far, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. I'm back from the gym, so let's get to finishing some of this up. What are we doing here? I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, you guys, I am tired. You know what we're gonna do? Because I said that we were gonna do check-ins, 6 months, 1 year, we're gonna stop here. Gonna let this dry and then like do these pages. But I'm gonna do March, April, and the rest of the year as I go. And we'll play around with the doodles for January this month, and then I'll play around with the doodles for each calendar designated month page as I go, just to keep things fun and fresh. I don't want to go ahead and complete the whole journal. I want to leave some room for the creative juices to flow. And I'm tired. I don't know what it is. This took a lot of energy. These lines, the smearing was starting to kind of piss me off. So we're gonna stop, because this is meant to be fun. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna erase pencil lines, and I'm gonna show you guys a little final product flip through. Okay, you'll kind of get the point. To be continued the rest of the year. I'm excited to see how like the January page turns out once I've rated everything from January, and I kind of finished this page. I also have to erase some lines and stuff, but overall I'm vibing with it. I'm probably gonna add some lines to the shelf. When I'm done with that, I'm just gonna kind of show you guys a final product flip through tomorrow, and then we're gonna start editing this video and get it up for you guys, because I want you guys to be able to start making your journals if that's what you want. But I really like the format of this because I feel like it makes the most sense, and I feel like it's a really good format if you just started bullet journaling, because I just did. This is my first bullet journal. So this is a beginner friendly kind of video, okay? We're just gonna call it that. Yo, I'm so impatient. I'm just letting this smear. Okay, we are done with the reading journal for now, and by the time the January finishes, I'll have the January page filled out, and there is always a possibility that it could bleed into this page, but so far it just looks like this. I'm gonna make all these stars a different color according to the title so that I can track how many days I read all of them up here as well. I am currently reading 2 other books. They're taking me a while to read. I guess I'm kind of in a slump. I do plan on starting another one in the next few days. So maybe I'll fly through that one, who knows. Unless I DNF them, that's the reason I haven't like written them down, because there's always that possibility that I don't finish them. And if I don't finish them, I guess I could still put them on here if I don't finish it, which makes sense. But anyways, we're gonna do the final flip through. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you an idea of like how to structure things, and that you've also maybe gotten some inspiration on how to do some relatively easy bullet journal pages, because like I said, all the pages I picked out, I was like, you know what, these are doable for me who's not doing anything crazy. I'm not getting the printer out, I'm not busting out like mini copies of my book covers. I'm not really doing anything crazy like that. This is all just like hand drawn, hand done stuff. So maybe it's given you guys inspiration on how to do this in a easy, accessible way. So we'll do the final flip through, and yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you decide to make a reading bullet journal, let me know in the comments. And definitely check out that Pinterest board with the ideas and inspiration that I got for my bullet journal. Thank you guys so much for watching, and here's the final product so far. Bye.